Hello everyone, it's Simon Keeling here and it's Tuesday and thought we'd have a look at the weekend. The weather's turned colder across the whole of the country now and I thought, well, let's see what's going on the weekend. Many of you will be starting to make plans, so it might be nice just to have an early look forward. And it's worth doing as well because we've got good agreement between the models at the moment. Let me just show you what's going on those. This is the model comparison from weatheronline.co.uk and it compares the charts from the various models for midnight on Sunday. So we've got the GFS here. We've got the Canadian meteorological model here, we've got the UKMO down the bottom left, and we have the ECMWF in the bottom right. And these are the 500 millibar charts, and what you can see from these is basically that conditions are in agreement. We got a low height off the western coast of Scotland, or I guess more accurately west-northwest of Scotland, and a ridge look building through Europe on each of these various models. Now that leads us into a fair amount of confidence for the weekend. Now that's not to say, of course, all of these models can be wrong, but what it does do is mean that if they're all in agreement, you can up your confidence level and say, well, if they're all doing this, then it means that things must be looking on track across the models for the weekend. So let's put some detail on it then. This is the chart for today, Tuesday. We've got the time here in the top left hand corner. Again, these are from weatheronline.co.uk. Watch how that low clears away as we get through the course of Wednesday. Ridge of high pressure just building in from the west there. And then through Thursday, ridge of high pressure builds through the country, but we do find fronts going into Scotland, bringing these outbreaks of rain, and pretty windy up north too as those fronts move their way eastwards. Now we're into Friday, and here's our ridge look at the surface. Remember that ridge upper levels? Well, here it is starting to build in at the surface. It's bringing fair conditions across much of southern England and also Wales. Could be some showers and cloud across northern England, and some heavier rain moving into western Scotland and Western Ireland during the course of Friday afternoon. And quite breezy here too. Southwesterlies going up to a force of 4 or a force of 5. Poor visibility on these western coasts as well, but good conditions further south, although may just need to watch for some mist or fog patches lapping onto these western coasts. If you're flying, it's good conditions across central and eastern parts of England, some very pleasant weather here. I think less so though out towards the west. Overnight into Saturday, so we find that front look being stuck through Ireland and western Scotland. Here's the hint of some drizzle coming onto these western coasts of Wales. So I think western Wales, southwest England through Saturday will be seeing low cloud and some outbreaks of mist, and also perhaps some fog too. Can you have an outbreak of mist? Don't know whether you can, but anyway, patches of mist and also patchy fog here, and poor viz really across western Scotland, Ireland and these western coasts. However, through central and the eastern parts of England it should be much better. Here it looks like conditions will be staying fair. It could become quite mild too, and the winds coming in from the south again, force 3s to force 4. Good visibility here, high cloud basis, good for sailing and for flying, but just not so further west. Southerlies at 5s here. And then overnight into Sunday, well, just look at this low piling into the west of Scotland. Need to watch this because this obviously is very, very close to us. But through Sunday, you can see it brings strong winds up the Irish Sea, bringing heavy outbreaks of rain to southwest and western Scotland. I think outbreaks of rain to western coast of Wales and the far southwest of England too. But further east again, you can see that much of eastern England, central and southern England is dry, albeit quite breezy. So that's the position for Sunday evening. We've got southerlies probably 5s and 6s across much of England and also Wales. Southerlies at 7s, perhaps touching 8s through the Irish Sea and western parts of Scotland, with some heavy rain moving across Ireland and western parts of Scotland too. Poor viz down these western coasts. Further east though, looks as if conditions are going to be okay. I think moderates or good visibility here. Well, actually good visibility, decent cloud bases, and I think good again for flying and also sailing. So if you're looking to get the aircraft booked or the vessel booked for the weekend, I think certainly anywhere from sort of central eastern channel up these eastern coasts, anywhere the Midlands, eastern Wales, northeast England, southern England, looks like it's going to be fine for both. And I know some of you are planning to cross the channel this weekend. That looks good too, although if you're in the far west, just watch out for this cloud and rain moving in. If you're flying across the channel into northern parts of France, Saturday and Sunday both look like being reasonable days, although you are going to have quite a headwind if you are heading out there on Sunday, but at least it'll give you a good old kick up the bum as you come back in on Sunday. That's a technical term, you know, it's a meteorological phrase. Anyway, hope that's been useful for you. I just wanted to give you a heads up really for the weekend, let you know the way that things are going. Don't forget, you can get all the forecasts from the website, and you'll see the adverts around the page here. That's what funds this at the moment. So if you see an advert you like, do click on it, because that tells the advertisers that you're using us, and it raises revenue too. So thanks for watching, and keep the sun shining.